Hello, everybody. Welcome to the program and welcome to the show. Yeah, it's a late night after midnight special. Now, I don't know if you've noticed. I've got a new policy: miss it, miss out. The streams will be deleted. Right, soon after transmission, delete them. Boom, they're gone. Unless it's good, you know. I mean, what are the chances of that though? Oh, not on my watch. No, no. Unless I feel I've done something cool, something outstanding, something marvelous. Yeah. Unless it's unless it's good, I'll be deleting them. And the reason is, miss it or miss out. It's a live experience like radio. I mean, if you've got a tape recorder, you can record it. But yeah, I mean, you know, you'll get notification that it was streaming, and then you'll go to look at it and say this video's been deleted. And I think that's the way I want to go with it. Make it sort of a thing. You have to be part of the live experience. Or what's the point? What's the point of doing live videos? I just do fucking bullshit and you just listen to me talk bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, um, um, you know, I'm sticking to my guns on it. I think it's the best way. You know, do what I do, and if you're not there, you're not part of it. Yeah. What I think of what I can do with the channel, because I've done so much over the fucking years, over the 10 years, and I've got bored of it, so I've got to find some fucking way to stop fucking swearing. No, I've got to find some way to make it interesting for me. Now, you lot, I don't care. If it's interesting for me, I mean, I might enjoy it. You know what I mean? That's um, that's kind of my philosophies on the matter. Try and get myself interested in my streams, and if I'm interested, I'll go with it with a bit of the old passion. Yeah, let's have a look there now. Oh, I'm knackered out. I'm ready for bed and ready for a poo. You know when you can feel one? I'm thinking, is this in the next hour? Gonna go take a dump, or do I save it for the morning? Because there's nothing better than having one ready to go. You know what I mean? You can just get up and you're like, oh, a poo in the potty, big poo in the potty. I'll tuck it in, big poo in the potty. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm just talking to myself now. I'm my only viewer. That's good, isn't it? Although some would say it isn't good. It amuses me. So let's get it up there. Big poo in the potty. Show on stage. Look at that. Look at that. Big poo in the potty. I'm a big boy. I can use the potty all by myself. I can wipe my bottom, I can wash my hands, I can pull up my trousers afterwards. So I'm a big clever boy now. Lardy fucking da. Oh yeah, there's a title to this. Elon Musk and the kiddie porn generator. Yeah, I can't even remember if I mentioned it at the start of the show or if I was just thinking it in my head at the start of the show. But yeah, basically, you've got images that depict horrible things, illegal, horrible things. Now, it doesn't matter whether it's a photograph taken of genuine, evil, horrible things, or if it's an image that's been produced of the evil, horrible things of which we dare not speak. Now, according to what I've read, well, according to what I know, I've used AI generators, right? And you can struggle just getting a picture of Adolf Hitler wearing fishnet stockings and they go, that's an inappropriate image, right? So obviously, a lot of these things are geared up to stop people producing really, really, really illegal, horrible stuff. But not Elon Musk, not Elon fucking bullshit idiot fucking wanker Musk, who's always getting fined for fucking non-compliance with his stuff and is a bitter fucking child. Someone fines him 50 million, he gets so upset. He funds Donald Trump and tries to close down the departments when he was at Doge. Well, he's making a big fuss about it, going, oh, leave me alone. You're trying to censor me. You're trying to edit my fucking platform, blah, blah, blah. No, they just want you to fucking comply. And if you don't, we've got no choice but to block access across the UK. But then people will use their VPNs because, like, I mean, fucking, what's her name? Jessie fucking Knobhead. That fucking fat MP with a fucking skeleton of fucking teeth on her. She was banging on about Pornhub traffic had dropped from the UK. Not only the monitored traffic, once they go through VPNs, they're still fucking accessing it. So it's a weird one, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, there should be some sort of international standards that stop fucking Musk, or some way of fucking getting AI bots to go in there, confirm that it's producing illegal stuff, and actually fine the bastard. Actually do him under international law. Just go and start arresting people who work at fucking X, saying, yeah, this happened on your watch, you cunt. You were the manager in charge of that office. We found the server that did it. You're technically up for it, you cunt. Lock them in prison if you can. That'd be great. But yeah, fucking hell. And it's always the far right, isn't it? It's always the far right. One of them was caught the other week. He was visiting someone in Wakefield and Nonce who's part of the far right. Another bloke, he was a neo-Nazi, he was planning to kill an MP. He was in prison for that. And also, when they searched his computer, they found out he'd been fucking grooming kids. Yeah, he got stabbed in the face. It's always funny when a fucking wrong and gets stabbed up in prison. Yeah. What was that cunt? Ian Watkins, the Lost Prophets. Yeah. I've got a bit of sympathy there. I feel sorry for his bandmates who can't fucking, they can't do like a Sex Pistols and get a new singer in and go around doing cover songs. You know, their careers have been ruined and they didn't do anything. And like a Glitter band, what the fuck could those cunts do after Gary Glitter had been to prison? They can't get a new fucking singer. He's got fucking rights on the songs and shit. It's weird. You know, it's always bad when they take out innocent people. Obviously, it's worse for the real victims, you know, the genuine abused. But, you know, apparently Hugh Edwards, they're talking about Martin Clunes is doing a show about Hugh Edwards or something. I don't want to know. I hate finding out what they've got up to. All you need to say is a jury found them guilty and they were up to no good. And I don't want to fucking hear how despicable it was. Apart from Jimmy Savile, I mean, I couldn't help it. It was all over the show at the time, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll admit this. Let's find out what the fucking devil was up to." He got one bird to stick her fingers up his bum, which makes you think about those lyrics of "Jingle Jangle Jewelry." You know, that was all about up his curry bung hole. You know, come and suck me clinkers. Come and have a clam smacker. You know, terrible state of affairs, weren't it? Jimmy Savile, very, very evil man. Wicked, nasty, perverted. Uh, the way he used to dress, oh my goodness. Right, regular fucking wrong, and he was. Oh, what a bugger. Yeah, right, fucking scumbag, arsehole, wanker, shit fuck. Son of Olaf, eh? I like a bit of the old son of Olaf. I like the sound of that. I'm no son of Olaf. Nah, son of Grobnob. I'm a Grobnob like the Grobnobs before me. We're all called Grobnob. Yeah, yeah. Only thing is, cause we're cannibals, right, and prone to eating each other, family get-togethers are frowned upon. You know, apart from funerals, there's always a buffet. Like I said, we're cannibals. Yeah, we'll gather to eat the dead, and then run away as quick as we can before we get eaten ourselves. Oh, I love it. I love it myself. You know. Oh, that's Brian Pringle. That is. I'm watching Jabberwocky. I am. Yeah, I tell you what, I'd like to watch Brazil. This has got me in the mood for a bit of Terry Gilliam. This will be funny. Yeah, let's have a look at your legs. Go on, that's it. Drop your trousers. They want to look at his legs. Go on, Michael Palin. Pull your pants down. Oh, Michael Palin's arse. There it was. Blinking. Oh, no. See it again. Oh, not sure I was ready for that. Michael Palin's arse. Oh, dear. John the Measurer. What was it used to measure? Yeah. Men's willies, I shouldn't imagine, you know. A willy measurer going round measuring willies. I'm John the Measurer. That's French for John the Measurer. Obviously, yeah, that's what you used to do. You used to measure their willies. What else would you go measuring? Yeah, he must have had quite a few of the old micro penises in his time. You know, the Donald Trumps and the fucking Jeffrey Epstein's. Do you reckon if you've got a really small knob, you get a lesser sentence for a sex crime, like for flashing, right? If you flashed half of what another bloke has got in his pants, do you get a full sentence, or do you get it reduced? Because they weren't as exposed to as much of it. You know what I mean? It's like you punch someone in the head 10 times, you get done worse than if you punch them in the head 5 times. Goes without saying. I mean, there's got to be a benefit to having a small penis somewhere. You know. Otherwise, life is not actually no. Life is not fair. Life isn't fair if you've got a tiny winkle. If you've got a little penis. If you've got a dinky doodle. Life isn't fair when you've got no pubic hair and you're living without a care and you haven't got much going spare. Oh, life's a load of shit when you got a tiny bit. Yeah, drill bit. Little fucking thumbtack and the thing. Little inchworm. There's this bloke. It was on Facebook. Apparently, he appeared on TV talking about his terribly tiny, his terrible tiny winky. Oh, he looked a right scruffy cunt as well. What a fucking bastard. Yeah, poor cunt. He ain't never done nothing. But what are you gonna do? I mean, there's worse things though. What about blokes who've had their winky pulled off in agriculture accidents? You know, because they know what they're missing. But a guy with a dinkle winkle, he's always got a chance of meeting a girl with a micro pussy. You know, they can get on well. Do you reckon that's why a lot of these child molesters, right? You know, they've got small knobs. Is it the small knob that drives them into it? Because, like, the obvious. You know, I don't want to say it. I shan't say it. But small winky. Does that make them perverted with lust? For the younger examples out there, possibly, but it has been recognised as a syndrome now, hasn't it? Micro penis. Poor fuckers. Oh, but yeah, there's a few around, isn't there? I mean, I'm sure we know someone. You know, yeah. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, La La Po, Micro Winkies, Micro Winkies. Say hello, Dinky Winky. La la. I can't remember the song, and that's point of pride that I can't remember the song to the Teletubbies because why the fuck would I care? I think Toya Wilcox, the ex-punk rock pop singer, I think she was involved with the Teletubbies. I think she did the voiceover or something. But yeah, I remember that came out as controversial because people were going, "Oh my god, there's a kids show, and kids are enjoying it, and I think it's a load of shit, so we ought to ban it because it's going to pervert their morals." I don't know, that might destroy your language skills, maybe something about that, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Let's try and change the subject of the unmentionables. I'm getting into me VHS lately. I've dug a bunch out. I've been watching them, and yeah, it triggers the memories. You start remembering stuff that you've only ever known through VHS. You're too young to see it at the cinema. It never came on telly, and if it did, you fucking never caught it in time. I was just thinking, it amuses me all the films because I grew up in the 80s and we had like Channel 4 banging out films that you'd see on Channel 4, and I was discussing them with the gang, periodically. Stuff like Restless Natives and Eat the Peach and No Surrender. Yeah, I remember Wisharia enjoying that as a kid. And Rita Sue and Bob too. Oh, got a poster for that. That's a good one. Teletubbies indeed. Telly spazzes. Fucking spazzes. Yeah. So yeah, the new philosophy is if you don't catch the show when it's live, then you missed it. You have to start building up a new following. See what we can do about that. Oh, he's getting pissed on. Oh, he's come out for a shit. That's good, isn't it? Oh, he's constipated. Oh, don't try and break in a castle. Oh, that was good. That was good one, that. Yeah, let's have a look. One ruby. Yeah, let's have a quick look at this thing, eh? Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's what we want. He's that geezer who was in that fucking that sitcom set in the old folks' home. Yeah, Scotch bloke. Can't remember the cunt's name. Never knew his name in the first fucking place. Yeah. Ah, it was a good excuse, isn't it? I remember a sitcom called Only When I Laugh. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm H-A-P-P-Y. Yeah, but a bunch of cunts in hospital. All being sickly and shit. But it's bad enough being in hospital, being surrounded by people who are sick as well. Oh, it's enough to make you bloody ill, isn't it? Oh, proper do me nothing, that would. I'm all right with my health. I've never had to be in hospital. I've gone to A&E now and again, cutting your finger open from a baked bean tin usually. Stupid shit like that. Never, never, never done the ketchup bottle up the arsehole like you hear about. Yeah, ketchup bottle up the bum. It goes on apparently, and some people that they stick a rubber johnny over the end of it. What are they fucking worried about? Fucking pregnancy? Or is it, or is it that they want to use the ketchup bottle for their fry up in the morning? Oh, they don't want poop all around it. Oh, the dirty devils. It's not right, is it? Sticking things up your bum, sticking things up other people's bums, namely your fingers and your dick. Well, stands to reason people have got to do rude things. If it wasn't for people doing rude things, what fun would we have? And sex isn't enjoyable unless you feel it's rude and naughty. It's just like, you know, if it wasn't, you know, thinking about, rubbing your toilet parts together, dirty and disgusting. If it's not dirty and disgusting and rude, then you wouldn't enjoy it, would you? It stands to reason if you're extra naughty and you do it up the poop hole, But I'm not advocating women who do it to men wearing strap-ons. Well, actually, I do. Actually, I think look at some fellas and you think, yeah, you fucking you could do with it, you mucky devil. Yeah, I like the idea of rudeness. Yeah, being rude. Yeah. There's all sorts of rudeness in the world. There's rude noises, like, oh, the raspberry tart, the classic rude noise, the fart. There's burping. That's not as good. That's a bit gross, actually. Although technically a fart is more gross. Burping is a bit. It's a bit despicable, the old burping. All right, well, yeah, I'm fed up. I think I'm going to scarper soon. Yeah. Big poo in the potty. Big poo in the potty. Got any other? Oh yeah, we got another comment. The StreamYard duck. Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Tap on a comment to show it on screen. Thank you, StreamYard duck. What would I do without you? Well, what would I do with you? I'll tell you what I'd do with you. I'd bake you in an oven. Or maybe spit roast you over an open fire. Oh, the fat would be streaming all right, wouldn't it? Have you with some nice roast potatoes and I'd have to come up with some sauce to put on you. But saying that, duck is very greasy. Why add anything to it? There's a lot of people who've got to season their food. I mean, if there's one thing that winds me up a bit, it's cunts who instantly reach for the salt. Now, unless you're having a fucking hard-boiled egg or fish and chips, why do you think, oh, I've got to put salt on my food? I've got to put salt in it. I can't eat without salt. How do you know? Try it first and see how it's seasoned before you add anything to it. So I don't have much salt around the house, and certainly never on the table. If people ask for it, I'll say, well, you got a problem with the cooking, eh? You say my food ain't got no fucking flavour, you cunt. I'll go and look for some salt. I say I don't keep it in the house, to be honest. I mean, food tastes fine without it. There's very little things I add salt to. Can't remember the last time I bought any salt. I used to have one of those windy things that crunches it up. But I think it went fucking mouldy before I even fucking used half of it. Well, maybe not mouldy as such, but it's stuck together and coagulated. Yeah. But like proper salt crystals that you crunch up. Sea salt. But normally, if I'm having fish and chips, I'd put the salt and vinegar on at the chip shop. I like going to a chippy. I've never called it a chippy tea, though. People have come up with this thing going, oh, chippy tea. No, I've never said that in the 80s when just fish and chips. These days it's sausage and chips. I'm on a bit of a fucking restricted budget. I ought to fucking do something about that. Yeah, farting and wanking and having a shit. All of the good things in life. Pissing your pants and doing a dance and having it off with someone else's wife. Oh, it's fun to be a cunt. To be a cunt. That is the best. And if you don't like being a fucking cunt, you can always be a sex pest. So yeah, what is it with the right wing and being paedophiles? You know, but fucking Elon Musk, he's like a proper wrong un now, isn't he? Now all this is coming out, and he's fucking making a joke of it because he probably doesn't understand what's going on. Even I mean, Elon Musk is a rather fucking dim-witted individual. Everyone says, "Oh, he's a genius. He's a super genius. He invents all this shit." What's he actually invented? He just tries to recycle these crappy old ideas that are impossible because the laws of physics have their limitations. He's a hyperloop. His manned flight to Mars. That's not. When did he promise he was going to get men on Mars by? A Cybertruck. Oh, what's that all about, eh? Musk. Men on Mars. Here we go. His timeline. Uncrewed Starship test to Mars by late 2026. Here we go. Here we go. First human landings potentially by 2029, with 2031 being a more realistic target. Oh, is that a realistic target? Is it, Elon? City on Mars. Elon Musk just revealed Starship's Mars timeline. Oh, Mashable. Everything Elon promised. Right, I'm done, man. That's me. I'm gonna go and play Candy Crush Saga for a bit. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later.